we can get one of these projects. So let's just open Megalovania. So export that as a MIDI. Beep beep sans. How about that? And then you can import. The only bad thing about GarageBand, like transferring beatbox to GarageBand, is that these drum channels get fucked up. So do not put drum channels in the original thing on beatbox, otherwise it'll end up, I think this is what the drum channel was. Gray channel, yeah. Okay, that sounds kind of cool, but it's not supposed to. So that's what it'll do. It'll try to turn it into a thing. It'll try to turn it into a tune. That's because it's labeled as a tune on here. I'm just repeating it over and over because I actually kind of like it. So it'll assign a instrument to everything, and sometimes the instruments, I just got really dizzy. Sometimes the instruments that it assigns you, it doesn't sound. Jesus Christ. Turn the volume down. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. I got scared for my life. So, usually the instruments that it'll assign. Jesus Christ, I'm still having anxiety. Jesus Christ, that was loud. The instruments that it will assign don't sound right. But worry not, because you can assign different ones. So you can change that if you want it to be a bass. And one of the reasons that I love GarageBand is because of the array of instruments that you can choose. So, bad news is that my microphone unplugged and it stopped recording while I was in the middle of saying something. So, I finished up the instrumentation, switching out the instruments for Megalovania and stuff off screen. And also another thing I want to note is that if you prefer scores, use flat. If you prefer piano rolls, use beatbox. Okay. Now back to the thing. It wasn't recording, but this is the finished up thing for beatbox. It's shorter. Since it's an unfinished song. So it all depends on your preference. If you prefer to make something using beatbox, which is a piano roll, you can do that and then upload it to GarageBand and then edit it. You just have to export it as a MIDI. If you prefer to use a score, you can use flat. Again, export it as a MIDI. And that's all your choice. Personally, I like Beatbox more. I've made more things using Beatbox. So, yeah, that all depends on preference, and that's how you can make a MIDI song on GarageBand without a MIDI keyboard.